welcome back to the video, and thanks for joining me on this reaction. Today, I'm going to be looking at a movie called Salvable, starring Shia LaBeouf. It's like a boxing crime movie. I don't know a lot about it, but I want to react to this trailer, so let's just watch it, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Okay.
Bring it in, bring it in. No rules. It's over
Street
when a man
boxing.
says no more.
Ooh.
You're one tough fighter. Best I've ever trained.
I recognize that voice.
1, 2. Come on, too late. What are you doing?
I'm done.
We're not finished here.
We finished 10 years ago, Willie. I'm tired of being a punch bag. When did you get out?
You know me, always had me ways.
Shia LaBeouf plays this like crime boss type character a lot lately.
You lost everything. Don't forget that.
I got something for us.
I got Molly to think about.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do. You gotta be
Okay.
500k in that shape. Change your whole life.
We don't change. People like us don't change.
If you're not going to play by the rules, go and live your life. Pretend you
I don't know
have a
who
daughter.
did this. It kind of looks kind of indie a little bit,
I might
but
be an old bastard.
still
I'm
could be
not
really
stupid.
good.
That's why I started boxing. Last thing I wanted to be when I grew up was like my dad. I just want the best for you.
I want the best. James Cosmo. Okay, I recognize him.
You're
Shia
a fool.
LaBeouf.
That's who you are. We used to run this town.
Take all we can get.
I'd been lost without you.
What do you say? One last dance, huh?
One last dance, one last
So
fight.
save it for a house.
That's what they always say.
After all these years, you're gonna tell me no?
You better show up tonight.
I was so scared you'd end up like me.
I don't love this trailer. Salvable. May 2nd. Okay. It looks a little indie, but I know it probably will be a fun boxing movie as long as they don't just stick to the stereotypical, boxing tropes, because we need a little bit more with boxing movies. I know I've seen a ton. I fell in love with the Rocky movies, and then I have watched so many boxing movies after that. Creed, Southpaw, and there's a lot of good boxing movies out there, but they kind of stick with this trope, and you need the tropes with a combination of a good story in the background. I know Southpaw is probably my favorite, but for this specifically, it looks good. It looks indie, like I said, but I think it'll be good. And I'm interesting how Shia LaBeouf is going to play this character, because even though he has some controversy around him as a person, and that's probably why he's doing more of an indie type film, because that's where he can get work right now, is Shia LaBeouf goes hard with his acting roles. I mean, in Fury, he pulled a tooth out because he wanted to get into the character so much. And then one of his roles recently, I can't remember the movie, but he got a tattoo, a full-length tattoo on his chest that was real for the role. So Shia LaBeouf always goes really hard for his acting roles. So I think it's interesting, and I'm curious how he's going to do. Also, James Cosmo kind of plays the old, weathered trainer for the boxing portion, and I like him as an actor. He plays in some pretty cool roles, and he's a good actor, so I think he'll probably do good as this kind of mentor type character. That'll be that's fun. Usually you have what is it, Southpaw, that it's normally like a street guy that owns his own gym that's been doing it for a while, and I think James will take a little bit different approach to it, maybe. So I just want to see how this is. It looks good. It looks a little indie, but I'm curious. These kind of indie movies, it's not fully indie, but these kind of movies that are coming out of that interest me because they could be really good or they could be really bad. It could go either way. But thanks for joining me on this reaction, and we'll see you next time.